Hi guys, this is Luca, and this is the fourth and I believe the final video in the Thomas the Tank Engine character series that I've done. The first video that I did was a performance of Thomas's theme, which is right there. I also did a outtakes video for that video, which is right there. And I also made a piano tutorial for how to play that theme right there, and this is the final video in this character series, and it is the collection that is shown in the original performance video of me playing that song. So this is just going to be a video of me showing my collection of Thomas the Tank Engine as a character. So yeah, let's get started. So first up, we have the OG Thomas toy, in my opinion, the Ertl Thomas. This is one of the greatest Thomas and Friends toys of all time. And basically just because of how classic it is and how many people love this toy. Mine is in pretty good condition, as you can see. I actually got a steal for this. I was at a swap meet, and this guy was selling a bunch of I don't know, 30 Hot Wheels cars, and this was in amongst those Hot Wheels cars, and they were going for $1, and I asked the guy, "Is this Thomas going for $1?" And he said, "Yeah." So I just basically got this for $1, and I was super happy. Still am. Super surprised I got this. Very good condition. It's got that sticker. It's kind of peeling up. Only a few scratches. We have one on the funnel right there. We have one right there on the boiler. But very good condition. Of course, the stickers are missing on the buffers. I still have one of them, but that's pretty common. Great Thomas face. Looks very good. Great detail for what it is. Bottom. So yeah, that is the Ertl Thomas. I don't know what year it is. If you know, just by looking at this, you can tell me. That'd be greatly appreciated. So after the Ertl Thomas came the Take-Along Thomas. And the Take-Along Thomas, I actually never got into take-along or take-and-play at all as a kid. But I got this as at a Goodwill. Yeah, it was a good find. I found it like this. This is well played with, well-loved toy. Very creepy face. I don't know. I always found these faces creepy. I don't know why. It's just so creepy. I mean, like, look at that. That is nightmare right there. Anyway, you can see the condition here. It's pretty scratched up. Wheels are kind of faded. There's a ding on the front magnet. Other than that, these toys are made to last 1,000 years, and I believe they will. You can see the axles are kind of rusted, starting to rust. So yeah, it's the Take-Along Thomas. What year does it say? It says 2002. I don't know if that's the actual year that this came out. But after the Take-Along Thomas came the Take-and-Play Thomas. Very similar. I also found this at Goodwill at a different location and time. Yeah, very similar. The face is different. Still very creepy in my opinion. Staring into your soul. Anyway, we can do a comparison here. can see the differences there. A lot of similarities, but more differences, I feel. This is a much better condition, only a few dings on the side. Can't talk. There's the bottom. So yeah. And the other OG Thomas is the Wood Thomas. I only have one Wood Thomas. Yeah. Wood Thomas, in my opinion, is a great toy. I probably would have had more if they weren't so expensive. In my opinion, that is like the greatest Thomas face out of any classic Thomas. Great detail. Of course, some things weren't painted. I accidentally pressed the stop recording button, so it kind of stopped for a second there. But anyway, I was just talking about where I got this. I got this in a playset. I believe I was pretty young when I got this playset. And my dad found it at like Goodwill or something, and he was gonna resell it, but I opened it, and he couldn't resell it, so yay me. So yeah, what do you expect? But I never really played it with that much, and I liked certain things to be kept nice, and this was one of those things that I would rather keep nice, even as I was young. But yeah, that's the Wooden Thomas. One of the greats. So I mentioned I wasn't really a take-along or take-and-play or wooden railway kid, but I was a Trackmaster kid. Yes, I have all the plastic Thomases. This is my first Thomas I've ever gotten. This was in playset with Colin, and it had this orange crate. I still have it, but this is that Thomas. You can see very well played with. Dings everywhere. The coupler was blown off years ago, and the middle screw piece with the wheels, I lost that a long time ago. It still works. Yeah, actually, I'm gonna get a battery to test this out. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I just went, got a battery, and see if this still works. Let me zoom in first. So this is the inside of it. And actually, after I stopped playing it, I left the battery in here, and it actually corroded, as you can see on that terminal. And so a long time ago, I unscrewed these screws from the motor, and the motor is really loose now, and I could never fix it. So sometimes it just like doesn't have any, the gears don't really line up. So yeah, that's why. Yeah, let's put a battery in here. Still runs. As you can see, it doesn't have any grip, but once I put the cover on it, it gets its grip back. So put the, so yeah, this is my original 040 Thomas. Even with the cover on, it still doesn't have a lot of grunt. But yeah, still works. Let's look at the next one. Alright, I turned the light on so it looks a little brighter in here. The next Thomas, we have this one. This came in a Misty Island Rescue Shake Shake Bridge set. That was actually my favorite set as a kid. I played with it for the longest time. So you can see got a lot of scuffs there. Oh wait, no, this is not the one. This is it. I can tell because the later one had this little thing, and this one was just blue. So this one was the one that came in the Misty Island Rescue Shake Shake Bridge said, yeah, it's more played with. Eyebrows, eyebrows almost gone. It's kind of funny. Yeah, a lot more scratched up. You can see just like the scratches in the plastic. And this engine always had this weird thing where this was too loose, the switch, so when it was on, any pressure, you see, any pressure would just turn it off. Like any resistance would just shut it off. And I always remember that whenever I pick this up. You can see that stuff. I am going to put a battery in this, but I'm just going to show you this one too. It's basically the same. The only difference I could see was that wasn't painted. Yeah. This one didn't have that problem. It was very rigid. Good, solid, on and off. Yeah, I don't know why this one was like this. Like I don't know why it does that. But yeah. Let's look at one more. This also came in a playset. I don't know if I told you where that one came. The other one came from. That came from a Toby and the Whistling Woods playset, I believe. And they came with an extra Thomas. So that happened. Anyway, this was a snowy themed one. This one was later. I played with this one a lot. Scuffed up around the snow plow. Yeah, really scratched up. A little bit newer design. Like a shorter switch distance right there. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna put batteries in these and show you them running. I found a screwdriver. Wow, that's red. That is okay. Oh, nope. Anyway, let's look at this one first. So after I posted that or uploaded that performance of Thomas's theme, a while. Oops, I was screwing the wrong screw. A week later, actually not a week later, like a week and a half. It reached 100 views, which is unheard of on my channel, and I just want to thank all the people for tuning in and watching that video. And if you haven't seen it, I do recommend it. So let's put this battery in wrong way. I'm gonna zoom out for now. Is it in right? Don't you just love screwing? There we go. So, of course, once you put a battery in these, they weigh a lot more. See how loose that switch is? Like, I didn't even touch it there. It's like never worked on its own. Of course, the Trackmaster and Tomy trains had freewheeling axles and gears, unlike the new trains of today. They have to have a battery in them for them to run correctly, so you don't damage them. Makes sense, right? Anyway, that's the speed of that. Of course, if you hold the switch, it's actually pretty. Has some grunt. I'm gonna unscrew this and let's put it in the other one. Alright, this one's in. Such a great sound these had. I mean, you could like go to sleep to that. I mean, I probably did a couple times. Kind of cool. You can see the gears and stuff in there. Anyway, enough fun. Let's put it in that last one. Wow. Thanks, fire truck. Wow, that's really nice. Really nice of you to just show up in the middle of my video while I'm screwing Thomas. Very nice. Anyway, before I was rudely interrupted, I was about to say, if you hear rain in the background, just don't worry about it, because it's raining really hard right now. And it's probably a terrible day to film this video, but you know what? Rain is nice. Rain does a lot of good things. And it is raining super hard right now. You see that? Jeez. Nature. Anyway, put the battery in. If it'll focus. I don't know why it's making that uneven. Oh. I don't know why. A lot of them do that. Maybe gears, I don't know. This one actually doesn't have a lot of grunt. Even if it's newer. Starts clicking very early. But it is fast, as you can see. A lot faster than the other one. So, yeah. So I have 2 more motorized engines, and I'll show you them in a bit. Look how much rain is coming down. Jeez. Alright, I just realized that I had to get different batteries because I have the Trackmaster 2 Thomas, and yeah, I had to go get those. So yeah. I haven't opened these in a while, so the 2 screws are tight. And this is actually not a normal Trackmaster 2 Thomas. This is a talking Trackmaster 2 Thomas. I'm getting a close-up look at that before I open it. Not a lot of detail up front, which is kind of sad to see nowadays. Still sticker, and it's always a sticker. I don't know why. Always a sticker. Anyway, there's a speaker back there. Let's put some batteries in there. I swear to you, I am not sponsored by Duracell. We just buy their batteries. We do buy Energizer too, so that's what if you're curious, that's what the inside of a talking Thomas looks like, how it's different. Close this up. And hopefully I don't get banned from YouTube for this.
I must not delay. I have more jobs to do.
I have a lot of stuff to say about this. This is what the kids have to grow up with these days. We have this ugly Thomas with like a wheel that's like not even. It doesn't look right. All these wheels on these Trackmaster 2 Thomases don't look right. I mean, I don't know who you are or what time you came from. That is not Thomas. What kind of face is that? That looks like he is constipated out of his mind right now. I mean, that is such a bad Thomas face, even by modern standards. That is so bad of a Thomas face. Of course, there's absolutely no detailing. We can grab even a newer Thomas. It still has buffer detailing and an alright face. I mean, this face at least looked like the Thomas in the TV show. I don't know what this is. I actually don't know. Why does it look like that? Why? I mean, take this. Jeez. What a time we live in where toys have to look like this. Yeah. Of course, no freewheel. Clicky clack whenever you try to play with it. So you need batteries to play with this, by the way. Otherwise, you'll probably strip the gears eventually. Yeah. It's sad. I'm sad. The only good thing about this toy, from my experience, is that it has silver connecting rods. That's all I have to say about it. This can, you know what? Go away. Okay, don't hate me, but that was kind of a joke. I don't actually hate this that much. I think it's fine for what it is as a toy, because a kid is not gonna really. If this is what the kid is handed to, they're not gonna know anything better. So, I mean, I guess it's fine. So, that was a joke. Don't take anything too seriously, especially on the internet. Yeah, I think this is fine. Thanks, Mom, for buying this for me. This next Thomas is fairly recent. I still got it a year ago, but it's fairly recent compared to everything else here. I got this off of Amazon, and it is the Playrail Thomas. And this Thomas is absolutely beautiful. It is like the total opposite of this. I mean, this is such a beautiful toy. This came with Annie and Clarabelle, which I am very excited. I was very excited to get that because that was the first Annie and Clarabelle that I have. This is such a beautiful toy. Of course, the white running board makes it so much better. It's actually not really white. White is kind of like gray. Like Thomas's face is white. You can kind of see the difference there. Yeah, it's a little dark. A little darker. But, yeah. Painted everything so nice. I mean, the face is fine. It doesn't really look like the most Thomas I've ever seen, but it's not great, but kind of still nightmare fuel if you look at it hard enough. It's all printing on the side at least. There is like the sticker on the back and up near the cab, but that's pretty standard. And 6 spoiler stripes. Such great detail on this. Of course, you can freewheel. And this one I think was lubricated because it is so smooth, even when it's running. Like compared to like this one, Like, I mean, yeah, it turns, but it's not that smooth. This one is like, whoa, that is smooth. Yeah, I got extra details painted there. Such great effort put into this. I mean, of course, there's toy design in this, and there is effort put into this, but it's not the same kind of effort. This is beautiful, especially for the Thomas community. And there's the Tomy logo. It says 1992, but I assure you that it is newer than that, 2002. It says on there, but I think it was made in like 2009 or 10, because it has all the CGI stuff on the box. Anyway, you open it by that, and it's such a clever, very clever this. It's a black motor, different from Trackmaster. And put the battery in. This one is fast, I tell you, fast. Like super fast. Especially for like classic Trackmaster and Tomy trains, this is very fast. And strong. Very, very good toy. I will cherish this for a long time. I'll actually put a link to it in the video description if you want to get this one for yourself. I might do a review of it, but for now, I won't. So, yeah. So, next up we have a very teeny Thomas. This is a Thomas Mini Thomas. This is the only Mini I have of Thomas. I have two more. I have normal Henry and normal James. I actually did the Leo Kim video technique of like stretching the bag to see what's in it, and I saw the number 1, and I thought I was getting normal Thomas, and I actually wanted a normal Thomas, but it turns out I got this instead. Yeah, super cute. These are a great idea by Mattel. Not too serious toy line. Smoke box is kind of loose. Of course, no metal in them anymore. Great little toy. I would have loved this if I was younger. Yeah, very cool, very unique. Good job. I don't know what else to say. This next one is fairly recent. I got this, like 1 or 2 months ago. And it is another one of the best looking Thomases of all time. Maybe the best one is the Diapet Thomas. I also got this on Amazon. I'll probably put a link to it in the description as well. And this is such a great toy. It's more of a model on top and toy on the bottom is the best way to describe this. On the top, it looks fantastic. Everything is painted. The buffers, every single detailing is there, except for like coupling, but that doesn't really matter. I mean, it looks fantastic. The whistles are painted gold. And one of the best things about this is the face. Now, not only does it look perfectly like the CGI Thomas, I'm talking perfect. It's not this cheesy, stare down your soul smile, you know. It's not one of those. Even the good Thomases have that face. It's not. Thomas isn't really expressing emotion here. Even though he's smiling and he looks like he's having a fun time with you, he's not really expressing that emotion. This emotion is actual happiness. He's smiling. It looks like he's smiling under his own will. These other ones, he looks like he's forced to smile. This one looks like he's rolling down the line and he's enjoying his day. I mean, he's not staring at you, he's like looking down, and it gives a great effect. Like, he is enjoying his day. He's not staring down your soul. He is just having a good time. As I said, great detail on the top. Couplers are a little interesting. The wheels, I think they could have done with some painting in between the spokes. That would have looked cool. Of course, you can always do customs. There's the licensing stuff. And the pistons are great. There's a great toy feature. Yeah, lots of fun. I was very impressed that once I first saw this on the internet. I really enjoyed that, and the fact that they took the time to make that very gives an insight to real locomotives, and really cool. I think that's a great thing that they did. But other than that, I really like this, and I give it a 10 out of 10. Very good toy. Very good. One of the best. The next Thomas is not one you see too often. This is a whistle Thomas. Can't exactly remember where I got this. Might have been from like a cousin or something. This is a great model of Thomas. Especially what was it called? Scaling of each. It's basically a great scale of Thomas. Great to hold, but it's also got every part is scaled to, I believe, the correct size. It looks great. If it weren't for this part, it'd be a fantastic model. And let's get started. So it has a what was it called? Sticker, buffer beam. I mean, that's understandable for this kind of toy, or whistle, whatever. Great face. Again, it doesn't look like he's staring down your soul too much. It does a little bit, but not enough. Of course, the wheels don't turn at all. They look great. The wheels look great. Sticker there. Everything else painted. Some stickers there. Nothing on the back. Does have that buffers and coupling. Interesting. It includes the coupling and the whistle. Very fun. This is pretty good condition for these whistles. I have seen them in far worse condition. There's the bottom licensing stuff. And this is what it sounds like. It basically sounds like every other whistle train thing that you find. Yeah, pretty standard. I like it though. Pretty cool. Yeah. Again, I can't remember exactly where I found it. So this Thomas is the last Thomas, model Thomas in my collection. This one I found at a Goodwill. Very interesting find. I was not expecting this. It was right after the stores started opening up again, and there was barely anything on the shelves, and this was one of them. And I was super surprised this was even there. This is super beat up Lionel Thomas from the 90s. Yeah, I was not expecting to find this at a Goodwill. I am expecting to sell this. Eventually, I might get a face before I sell it. I'll probably let you know any updates on that in a future video. This is the first time I ever held a Lionel Thomas when I got this, and it was very interesting how far forward the wheelbase is. Very interesting choices taken. Of course, all the buffers are blown off. Whistle tops are blown off. Roof's blown off. Face blown off. Funnel might have been blown off too. This is the under. Should probably use the zoom in feature. That's what it says. 1999. So probably during the production of Magic Railroad. And the wheels, coupling rods look great. So yeah, very interesting find at a Goodwill. Yeah, very interesting. Now that I think about it, I found a lot of good stuff at Goodwill. Goodwill's a great place to find stuff, and if you're lucky, you'll find really cheap Thomas stuff. Yeah, so if you're ever on the lookout for really cheap Thomas stuff for like less than $1, I got this for $1.69, I believe. This whole thing, and that's amazing to me. Yeah. So let's move on to some other things that aren't actually toys, really. Alright, so the next piece of Thomas merchandise is this pillow pet, and it is so large I cannot fit it on camera, so I'm going to have to do this handheld. Anyway, this is Thomas Pillow Pet. I got it a long time ago, and it's kind of comfortable. Face is alright. I would show you the tag, but I don't really want to do that right now, so he is just gonna go in the back. Kinda. Yeah, I'll just put him off to the side for now. Doesn't look that good. This next segment, I feel like a TV show. It's just a lot of books and movies and other types of merchandise. So, of course, you have to put the original Thomas the Tank Engine book, written in what, 1946, I believe. We also have Tank Engine Thomas again. Very interesting title. Yeah. See if we can find 49, so 46, 49. Of course, these two don't have Thomas as the main character, but they do take place on his branch line. So I think they're good enough to make it. So branch line engines and tramway engines. Oops, sorry. Those are all the Reverend's stories. I don't have any of Christopher's books at the moment, but I do plan to get them in the future. Some other books is this Thomas Friends Look and Find. Pretty big. Put it there. And this one, which is older, is the Lift and Look book. Basically, you just flip open the tabs. I think I got this from my cousin. Yeah. Some movies, or DVDs. I have a lot of them. These are just all the ones with Thomas's name in the name of the DVD. So, I know he's probably in a lot more episodes on other DVDs I have, but these are just the ones that have his name in the title. So we have Big Day for Thomas. This was actually my first ever experience with Thomas the Tank Engine in any form ever. I watched this. I got this at a local video store. I don't know when. Really young. And as soon as I saw that, at Christmas, I got this Thomas, my first Thomas. Yeah, that started that. Big Day for Thomas. We also have Thomas, Percy, and the Dragon. Hooray for Thomas. Actually, one of the stories had Murdoch in it, and I never knew who Murdoch was before or after this, and I still really don't know who he is. Yeah. We have On Site with Thomas. And the last one is a double feature, Thomas and the Really Brave Engines, and Thomas and the Toy Workshop, so double Thomas. So yeah. The very last thing that I have to show you for this video is this drawing. You saw it in the tutorial video for the piano video, whatever. And this was a sketch that I drew a while ago now, a few months ago, and I never actually got around to coloring it or adding color to it until like a week ago. So that's what it looks like. I think it looks pretty good, of course, based on the Railway Series. Later, Railway Series Thomas, with the level buffers. Kind of screwed up on the wheels because I didn't really look at any what was it called? I didn't really look at inspiration. I didn't look at pictures to help me try and draw this. I drew the spokes triangles for some reason. I started doing the rectangles and I realized that here, and then I just kept doing it. But yeah, I don't know why I drew triangles at the start. I don't know why I did that, but now they just look stupid. Yeah, that's the truth. It's hard, but it's the truth. So this has been the Thomas the Tank Engine saga, pretty much, on my channel. And thanks for watching all those videos. If you haven't watched all the videos, they're up there. I already mentioned them. And thanks for watching them. and see you later. Bye. Yeah.